Chapter 61, Tenderness. Geto watched the shampoo bubbles he rinsed from his hair swirl down the drain while he showered. The minty smell of it was familiar and comforting. He soaped up, then stepped back under the water to watch the foam cascade from his shoulders, down his chest, across his belly, course down his privates, then his legs, between his toes, as he rinsed clean. He lingered there longer than he needed to, but he was mulling something over. When he finally snapped out of it, he shut the shower off and grabbed 2 towels, one to wrap up his long hair, the other to dry off his body. He forgot to turn the bathroom fan on earlier and had to open the door to let the steam out while he brushed his teeth. He wiped the mirror and watched Gojo in the reflection. He was wearing loose lounge pants and was shirtless. Gojo was walking to the fridge to grab a drink. When he turned around, water bottle in hand, Geto bent over to spit in the sink, hoping Gojo didn't notice him looking. Ever since the incident at the gym earlier, there was a fragile truce that hung in the air. Neither of them wanted to ruin it, and they both felt like they were walking on eggshells. Geto towel dried his hair as best he could. He combed his hair out. He was stalling. He normally didn't take this long in the bathroom. He heard the faint creak of the mattress as Gojo climbed into bed. Geto unwrapped the towel that was around his waist and hung it up next to the one he used for his hair. Goosebumps prickled his skin as the steam dissipated and the cool air from the room gave him a chill. He glanced at himself in the mirror and took a deep breath. He put a hand on his stomach. He had butterflies. He turned to step out of the bathroom. Gojo was sitting on the edge of his bed, scrolling on his phone. He looked up when he sensed Geto approaching him slowly. Geto was nude. Gojo put his phone down. As Geto got closer to the bed, he couldn't look Gojo in the eye. He felt his face go red against his will. He swallowed a lump in his throat and his eyes burned, trying to hold back the tears. "Please, don't reject me." Gojo leaned back slightly as Geto climbed onto the bed and straddled him. Gojo put his hands on either side of Geto's waist, holding him away. "Oh no," Geto thought. "He doesn't want me anymore." He felt his heart start to break. But Gojo was looking at him with a tenderness in his blue eyes. He gazed at Geto's body from top to bottom. "You're beautiful, you know that?" Gojo reached a hand up to wipe a stray tear that had escaped down Geto's cheek. Geto bent down to kiss Gojo. It was a deep, slow kiss that left them both breathless. Geto was aroused. Gojo moved his hands down to Geto's hips as he flipped him onto the bed. He slipped his pants off. Geto spread his legs and Gojo entered him, slow and gentle. They made love tenderly, chest touching, Gojo's hand on Geto's cheek as they kissed. Gojo took his time and only let himself come after he felt Geto ejaculate on his stomach. When Gojo came inside Geto, he whispered, "I love you," into his ear with a shaky breath as his body shuddered. Geto's grip on him tightened. "I'm not going anywhere," Gojo assured him softly.